Hey guys, I hope you are living the life that you love to live. I hope you are happy with wherever you are in life. I hope you are peaceful with yourself. I hope you are peaceful with those around you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Precious Malaji. Um, Today I just wanted to make a video about where I am. Yeah, where I am in terms of this lockdown thing. To be honest, I was not expecting this thing. Just like everyone else, I was not, as a business person, I was not expecting this thing. And as business people, we don't really have money saved up for disasters like these. It's something that you should have as a bigger business. The more you grow, the more you're gonna start saving money for disasters. But as a small business, you don't really have that freedom to save money for circumstances like these, So we really we are forced to think on the spot about where we are, where you're taking your business, what's the worst that's gonna happen, and how are you planning for that, and what are you gonna do when things get back to normal, and what are you gonna do if things don't get back to normal. So for the past week, I have not been as productive as I should be. I have not been as productive as I could be, because you'll find that I was sleeping most of the time, which I needed. I was actually tired. I have been overworking myself. So yeah, for the past week, I have not been as productive as I should be. I find myself working for an hour, 2 hours. It is not as, like, I mean, this is actually the time where you should go hard. Like, this is the time where you should be working an extra mile. The challenge becomes now working an extra mile on what? Because the business is closed. Your business has been forcefully shut. And as you know, I've got two companies that I'm running concurrently. It's the accountant company, and it is the branding company. So the branding company, it really depends on walk-in clients. It depends on events. It depends on the actual growth of other companies. I mean branding. So it really depends on events, the growth of other companies. So if other companies are not growing, if they are not operating, I become, unfortunately, affected by this. I'm sorry guys, I have to take this. I'm sorry about that, guys. As I was saying, another thing that gets affected, guys, is that, I'm a business person, and as business people, we have goals, we've got targets, we've got plans. For the whole of April, you know what you're gonna do. At least you have if you're not sure, but you have an idea. For the whole of June, we've got targets, we've got plans. So one of the things that I was supposed to be doing this week, I had a presentation in Pretoria, and I had another one in Johannesburg this week. They've all been rescheduled till further notice. So all that build-up that has been building up to that presentation now is gone. Not really gone, but you know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. So now you've got this thing at the back of your mind that you still need to do, where else you had plans for other things. Now I'm supposed to be focusing on another project, which is what I'm gonna do. But then the momentum, guys, as I said, one event feeds on the previous one. The next event feeds on the previous one. It's something that you build. So all that has been cut out of nowhere. Stop. Now you need to replan about the goals for that month. So I cannot be relaxing at this time if I want that dream to become a reality. I cannot be sitting right now, because that dream is not gonna find itself. I need to find it. And no matter the situation, that dream for me is still valid. So no matter the situation, I should still be able to work. So the momentum. So what I can say about this lockdown is that as we grow as small businesses, whatever, we really need to be properly prepared. Ne? We really need to understand what the effect what the effect on one country has on the other countries and ultimately yourself. We really need to I mean, something that broke out in China, how is it affecting us now in South Africa and forcing us to shut down our businesses, and no one foresaw that, like we were not prepared for that, we could not see that coming, and now we are closed and now you are affected. How were we not, how couldn't we see that? And we are not properly prepared for that. We are really not prepared for such things. So in moving forward, it's something that we really need to look forward into. I know it's difficult for small businesses to actually have money on the side lying around for that. For instance, now I need a laptop. I need to buy a laptop for my PA so that she can actually work from home, because now all the plans that I have, someone is going to have to do them, you know. So yeah, we are forced to think on the spot. We are forced to implement things that we are not planning for. We are forced to go online. We are forced to, we are forced to implement things that we are actually not planning for, or we are planning for in the next 2 to 3 years. We are forced to implement them now. There's no budget for that. There's no nothing. We are forced to implement them now because the situation is happening now. And if you relax in your business right now, you're gonna be affected dramatically, because even if you wait for the lockdown to clear and believe that after the lockdown things are gonna get back to normal, you're still gonna be affected, because I mean, one day is a lot in business. One day of closure is 24 hours of closure, 8 hours, whatever. It's a very long time for a small business, because we work on momentum and we work on cash flow. So one day of closure, it affects the whole month. So now imagine the 21 days or whatever days that they've been planning, So you can't be sitting and not doing nothing. You can't be sitting. If you're not planning, implement something, go online, research, do something for your business. There is surely something that you can do to grow your business. To put some, to increase the potential of your business. There's really something that you can do right now in this whole mess. It's a mess. It really is a mess. So do something for your business. We need to move forward. At the end of the day, as much as you are affected by this, you really need to take responsibility, because even if things get back to normal, you are going to be affected on your own. We are not sure of all these government things that are implemented, if they're really going to assist us. We are not sure. We know how our government, and even if they are going to assist us, how long is it going to take? Business is not standing still, So, guys, let's work. Let's do whatever that we can to energize ourselves, energize our business. I myself have not been as productive as I should be. I have not been as productive as I'm supposed to be. I've been slacking, and partly because I was drained. I have been drained. I was drained by this whole situation, because I am really in my business. My business is my business is almost everything to me. So now, and I'm a person who enjoys doing what I do. I'm someone who enjoys running my business, as much as it's stressful as it is. I really enjoy running my own business, and I actually enjoy that. So that being cut, like, girl, stop, it really did something to my mind. I was really shaken, because my schedule was really affected. Now I really need to adjust to my new schedule. So today I just came to the office to see what I can plan, who I can call, who I can email, because a home environment is not so like, I can't really think when I'm at home. I can't really think about my business. I can't really be as productive. So I just came here to the office and actually start my lockdown work routine. So I just drafted a few things that I'm gonna do, a few people that I need to call, a few projects that I really need to close off and complete. And actually I really need to get a laptop for my PA and some router or whatever, so that she can work from home, because now there's a lot of things that she has to be doing. And we really need to start adjusting to this fourth industrial revolution thing. because now it's being forced fed, like we're being fed, like it's been fed into us. Ne? So we're gonna adjust anyway. We were gonna adjust, but now we are being force fed. So we really need to see what we can do about it. Yeah. So guys, let's see what we can do. Let's try to do something. Do something, guys. Work on your marketing. Work on your products. Work on yourself. Just do something that's gonna empower your business after this whole lockdown thing. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, another thing that I did today, I actually went to speak to my landlord, because at the end of the day you need to take responsibility. Ne? Some things you can't just tuck them into the carpet because things are just happening, everyone is affected by the lockdown. You really need to have this conversation with your employees, conversation with your landlord or whoever. Anything that you feel responsible for, you really need to have a conversation with the affected people as well. So as much as there's a lockdown and everyone is affected by it, sit down with your landlord, actually talk about this whole situation. So we spoke about it, we came to a conclusion on how we're going to move forward, but I was really relieved at the same time. Yeah, so guys, you are still responsible. As much as the lockdown affects everyone and anyone, you're still responsible for all your payments, you're still responsible for the suppliers, your salaries. You really need to sit down with the affected people in your business as well. So just give them direction, give them clarity on what's going to happen. Develop something, do something for your career, do something for your business, do something for yourself. Whatever it is that you do, your job, whatever, if you are at school, if you you're employed somewhere, if you're a business person, do something for whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. I promise you, after this lockdown, you're not going to be the same again. You can't be the same. This is not a vacation, guys. Let's not relax. We need to do something. Let's do something. Let's not relax. Let's not form bad habits that are not going to assist us in anything. Let's not form habits that are not going to take us somewhere after the lockdown. Let's form positive habits. Let's build yourself. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the contribution. Thank you for the questions. I will be doing a Q&A soon. It's not my cup of coffee. I really don't like personal things. I really don't like being personal about anything. Let's work, But I have been receiving a lot of requests from you guys about Q&A. You've been asking me a lot of questions. So this is ultimately driving me to the normal Q&A session, which I will be doing soon. So thank you guys for subscribing. Do press like, and actually subscribe, guys. You guys are watching my videos, but you're not subscribing. Thank you guys so much, and please don't mind my hair. Like, this is my normal lockdown or whatever. Whenever I'm home, whenever I'm not actually doing something, I like to keep my hands out of my hair. So I just do a two-strand twist so that my hair is not really, I keep my hands out of my hair. Thank you so much, guys.